Greetings, friends, and welcome to the Module 4 URF Academy Journal. So, today we'll be inputting our vocabulary words, or some of the vocabulary words, I should say. The Quizlet set will have a few more words, but we've already covered the word rules, so you don't need to put it in this one. So, because today we're talking about rules and their relationship to thematics and complexity. So essentially, we're not talking about rules in and of themselves. We're talking about how thematics and complexity are related to the rules that we make. So again, as usual, you can copy in my section summary if you'd like, or if you would prefer to write a more paraphrased version yourself, feel free. And then so for each term, please add an example that represents thematic and narrative changes you made to us versus it. So let's first go ahead and read the summary, and then we'll start putting these in, because I wanted to make sure I had this written first. So the summary: a thematic is a unifying idea that is present throughout a game's mechanics. Okay, boom, take it. A strong thematic that is consistent across all of these pieces through a game's mechanics, narrative, audio, visual effects, and general aesthetic. A strong thematic that is consistent across all of these pieces of content aids immersion for the player through resonance. Taking advantage of the known behavior of an object or an idea, piggybacking, reduces complexity while also expediting learning of game rules or to explain arbitrary events. In order to create an immersive and resonant game, the narrative, thematic, sound art, and gameplay mechanics all need to work together to create a cohesive package. All right. So let's go ahead and I don't think I put an image break up here. I did not. No, so we got to put in the objectives. So we'll put in Module 4 objective, which I'm pretty sure there was only one, so and I'm pretty sure it's that thematics are a thing. Let's see, lesson objectives, student objectives. Thematics allow mechanics to be easily explained through piggybacking. Yep, basically what I just said. Okay, cool. And then, so that brings us to, I forgot to put in the chart. The chart goes underneath the name of the module. So let's go back here. And let's go ahead and put in a photo. And again, as usual, I will be giving you, or as usual from the last one, I'll be giving you the chart. So let's put in, so this is what we're talking about, the relationship between rules and theme. Okay. And so for this one, let's double check our style guide. Looks like we just went straight into defining. Okay. All right, so the first vocabulary word that we're going to define today is, what is a thematic? All right. And so a thematic, which if I pull up, bless you, thematic is a unifying idea. Blah, 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 blah. All right. So put that in there. Now I'm going to go ahead and bold this. And let's put in a photo. Upload photo. All right, so I'm going to be saving some images on my other monitor. I'm going to be saving images on my other monitor so you guys will see them as I add them in. So give me a sec. I don't want to I don't want to just pleb guardsman. What if I put in Nicole? Oh, they don't have any good art for Nicole. It sucks. Oh. That's pretty good. Miss Anna. Oh. They even have Zukova. Oh man, this girl's a badass. She has Anna. Oh man, wait, I'm about to just like buy all this chick's artwork. Holy smokes. Okay. Anyway, I'm getting her artwork of Nicole then. Cool. Actually, I mean, okay. Well, technically, Venner is the one that killed the Chaos Space Marine, but we're not going to split hairs. Okay, Nicole. So I got my tank, and then we got Arn. Oh, and then I need to, because we are theming this, because we're talking about thematics, so Warhammer 40k. Logo. Alright, that was surprising that I needed to put that in. Bingo. Okay. So, we are uploading my logo for Warhammer 40k. And, oh, there's the, so, example. For my Us versus It reskin, I updated the rules to have a Warhammer 40k theme. Alright, so represent whatever your theme changes in whichever way makes the most sense for you. Alright, so we defined a thematic. So let's go ahead and define our next term, which is to have a narrative for your game. And narratives can, again, as we talked about in the video, they don't have to be grandiose things. Like, there's very loose thematics in most of the Call of Duty games. So like, you're going around and it's bad guys doing things, and you're a good guy with a gun, and you do other things. So it's more about how much narrative you need or is appropriate also, but how well it's constructed. So narrative, the glue that ties gameplay and theme together, may be as direct as a story being told, or a more subtle set of in-game justifications that create a system of logic for how the gameplay operates within the context of the theme. Within the context of the theme, excuse me. Oh, I'm starving. Oh, I'm so ready to eat. So, hope it's not text. I bet. So, let's add our picture. So, for my narrative, oh, I need a picture for my narrative. Warhammer 40k Gaunt's Ghosts art. There we go. Oh, that's really good art on the. Oh, that's on the new copy of Ghostmaker? Oh man, this makes me want to buy these books again. Oh, this Necropolis art. Oh, yes. Well, hold on. Do they have okay, they have Ghostmaker, Straight Silver, First and Only, Sabbath Crusade. Do they Guns of Tanith art? Oh, it's the OG to Guns of Tanith art. I like it. So let's get Gaunt's Ghosts. That would be Trader General? Armor of yeah, it's Trader General. Did they update it though? No. Okay, fair enough. I'm not using that ugly ass Trader General art then. I'll use this. Oh, that image is tiny. Fine. What about this one? How big is this image? We'll take it. Okay. Gaunt. Okay, so my narrative, not that you guys know much about 40k, we are going to be the Gaunt's Ghosts. So, example. In my reskin, the players will each choose a Gaunt's Ghost character. In an attempt to hold the line against a Chaos Space Marine. All right, so we got that. Narratives. We have a story that's tying together this theme. All right, so complexity is the next term. So complexity is the barrier to entry to learning or knowing how to play the game. So let's pull this one up. Let's see. The amount of information player needs to know to make a decision. I think they have it phrased better in this guide over here. Where is it? I just saw it earlier. Amount of information need to. Oh, okay. So I like this short little part, but also this. So let's read this because I just combined two different things from my guide here. So the amount of information a player needs in order to make a decision. Complexity in game design is a cost, as it influences how accessible a game is, the amount of time it takes for players to start having fun, and the time for players to meaningfully understand gameplay implications. So, picture for complexity. Describe how you made your game more or less complex in certain aspects. So, for my example, I'm going to Google Gore Child, which will make sense in a second. I'm not just looking up edgy words on Google. Sure. So for complexity, upload photo. Just call it Robin something. Robin Henrik. Okay. So example, the players. Bless you.
Thank you.
The players with their las rifle now have a melee attack option, adding slightly more complexity to the game by piggybacking on the idea of a bayonet. Okay. Cool. Oh, I put it in under complexity. Crap. Let me cut that, but that's fine. Delete. So put the plus, the photo, upload, Robin something. All right, and then caption, throw that in there. So then I think there's just, oh, we got to put in piggybacking. And piggybacking is simply using what people already know, basically. Or is that using a pre-existing knowledge to front load, blah, blah, blah. Okay. And so for my example of this, and so this is where I'm going to upload Gore Child. Okay, so piggybacking example in my version, the robot now only has an axe. What just happened? Oh. Okay, so let's rephrase this, which now only has an axe. The axe is obviously dangerous in close-up fights and will not be surprised when a hit does big damage. Alright, so that brings us to our last section, which is our last two sections, which are resonance and dissonance. So if we go back to alright, so let's go in here. Resonance and dissonance, emotional impact. Alright, and then I'm going to take from, whoops, the other one, so the dissonance. Failure of this results in drawing players' attention to the mismatch rather than the game itself. Dissonance. Boom. Oh. Okay, so my last thing that I'm putting in here is about, let's put the size comparison in there. So an example for resonance dissonance. Example. So as you can see, humans are baby small compared to space marines. Okay, so there you have it. So you got all these terms in there, and then I think that I add a line break before I do Oh no, I just add a subsection. So text re-theming us versus it. So let's put this in this. All right, and I'm guessing I have a pretty decent copy in the summary. All right. So students using the base us versus a rule set or changes from the previous module, create a reimagined where's my URF guide? All right, so that should make it pretty easy. All right. That is not how you spell that word. Play tested. Wow, it is crazy windy out there.
Yeah, it is.
All right. So there you have it. Now, let's go with let's say so I'm just gonna put some examples. Oh, they give you example themes. Okay, there we go. So then let's add our photo. Oh, no, we're not uploading a photo here. We're using gaming stock footage. So let's do, ooh, I like this. Full width. Okay. Cool, so this will be module for Pokemon response. And then it'll be text, that'll be Thematics and alright, so I think this is supposed to be an H1, right? And we will see when I scroll up here. Yeah. So this is supposed to get you through Celadon Gym. Funny. Oh no, I don't. Okay, I can't actually do that in Celadon Department Store. Okay, cool. And then I think that I should be able to just copy and bingo. All right, so text. So question during this section of the game. How does Pokemon properly or improperly use thematics and narrative to All right, cool. Boom. I think this needs to be an H2. An H2. Boom. So you're just going to discuss how thematics and narrative are used in this section of the game. So how does Pokemon rely upon the themes that it's instilled in the game? I think this is supposed to be bold. How do they use themes? How does the narrative make what you're doing? So to look at what it says about piggybacking or complexity up here, about explaining or narrative or piggybacking. Oh, more. Where does it talk about the arbitrary stuff? Huh. Weird. Okay. All right, that's it for the video. You guys are done talking, listening to me, I'm sure. So check it out. It's all done. Copy the objectives, do examples from your reskin of Us versus It, and explain what your theme was and any rules. Tell us your theme in a few sentences. And again, summarize any non-standard rule changes you've implemented. Cool. All right. Thanks for watching.